Going to school as usual. It's past 7 o'clock. It's later than usual, but I should still make it on time without hurrying. It's 7:40. I go through the gate, and as I make my way to the school building... Oh no. I feel something strange and stop. It's not like someone's watching me or that something looks different. If anything, it'll be that it's not that lively. It feels like the students and even the trees in the buildings are dull in color. You know, didn't the same thing happen before? Especially right before, actually, the same day that you were first killed, Shiro. You said that exact same thing, where, everything seemed a little strange in the school. And again, we know what it is. Well, sort of. Something, some sort of boundary field is on this school. But, I guess Shiro just doesn't know that. Only Rin knows that, I think, right? And, well, we're not exactly on speaking terms now, since we denied that alliance. I close my eyes and rotate my shoulders. But, even after that, this strange feeling doesn't disappear. I get up to the 3rd floor and head to my classroom. Then... Oh. What's up, Ren? High five! No. Oh, okay. I run into Tosaka. I know her, so I greet her. But Tosaka freezes as if she's seen a ghost. I wipe my cheek with my uniform. But Tosaka doesn't even reply. She looks away from me and goes back to her classroom. Are you that surprised, Shiro? You're enemies, right? So, I mean, I guess he's just assuming that Rin would keep up that persona, right? Of just hiding her true Maga's identity by just acting like usual, but I don't know. What was that? I don't think it's like her to ignore someone who greeted her. But again, you are enemies, so it's not surprising. Like, it's life or death, right? You're trying to murder each other. I don't know why. I still don't think Emiya Shiro has really understood what this Holy Grail War is about, and how far someone will do to get their wish granted. You know, he's been killed 3 times. Well, more than that, if we include the bad ends where he was killed, like, permanently. But I guess, you know, he doesn't have knowledge of the bad ends. Those are different timelines, I guess. The strange feeling hits me again when I go into my classroom. Someone might have brought snacks in here, as I smell a slight sweetness in the air. Mitsumo Dori. I head to my seat while greeting the guys. There are about 10 more minutes until homeroom starts. I look around the room and I notice a seat without a bag. He's away. Come to think of it, he wasn't at the club yesterday either. Shinji is actually quite punctual, and he tries hard to follow the rules. Really? Well, I didn't expect that of him, really. Again, I just think he's an asshole. But, like, I'm surprised once again. Like, he has good grades. He's popular with all the women in the school. He's like supposedly just like great at many things, and I guess he's very punctual too. But we keep hearing these things, but when we actually talk to him, he doesn't seem like that at all. And I wonder, well, maybe it's because Shinji doesn't like Shiro at the moment, right? So that's why he's acting like an asshole and a bully. But he's quite nice to everyone else, maybe? Oh, I don't know. It worries me a bit that a guy like him has been absent for 2 days. The day ends peacefully. Classes are over, and only a few students remain now. I don't have anything in particular to do. I should go home before sunset like I promised Saber. Yeah. I strain my nerves and search the surroundings. I feel something weird on my back. Maybe my magic circuit can be easily opened now that I'm a master. The magic circuit that almost appears senses a chill. I think you're getting a little bit too curious, Shiro. I feel uneasy not having Saber next to me, but I can't have her walk around in school. It shouldn't be that dangerous for me to search alone. Right? In before Shiro gets his head decapitated again. The sun is setting. I searched the building while trying to not look suspicious, but I couldn't find anything weird. Yeah, well, I guess, yeah. He didn't find anything, so... grab my bag and leave the classroom. Right? The sky is tinted red. The sun is setting, and it should get dark in an hour or so. I get to the stairs. When I start to go home, I hear a sound above my head. I look up. There. What's up, Rin? Tosaka is standing at the top of the stairs. She doesn't answer. First this morning and then just now, I think her glares are getting worse every time I greet her. I raise my bag to tell her that I'm going home now. And then I mention that, it would be unlucky if Shiro was in an isolated place while Rin could kill her, or kill him rather, kill him if she really wanted to. And she could do so if he was, in a location where there's not a lot of witnesses, such as right now, where everyone else has left classes and probably going home or at their clubs. I don't know why, but Tosaka sighs. She murmurs without emotion. Well, I could say the same. I could say the same thing to you, Rin. Why are you here? Your servant is injured, right? Why are you at school? But then again, Rin, she's a stronger Magus than Shiro, so it's not that big of a deal for her because she can take care of herself. But for him, not so much. So he is pretty stupid, I think. No, yes, yeah, no, yeah, you are. You are stupid. You're quite fixated on that. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Huh?
What she's talking about. I don't even need to check if there are people around. Oh, looks like there's no one around. Whoops. Why is this? Conveniently, there's no one here. There's no one in the 3rd floor hallway. I'm sure that's the same for the 4th and the 2nd floor. The red-tinted building is quiet. I bet there are only teachers remaining on the 1st floor.
ようやく分かったみたいね。ほんと、朝は呆れたのを通り越して頭にきたわ。あれだけ教えてあげたのに、どうして自分からやられに来るのかって。
Saying so angrily, Tosaka rolls up her sleeve. Huh. Isn't that her... She mentioned, was it magic crest? On her arm, is that it? A slender white arm. On the feminine arm, something like a glowing tattoo appears. Or it could just be a sick tattoo, I don't know. It's not a command spell. Could that be? Even though I don't have one, it must be the proof of a magus, a magic crest.
説明するまでもないわよね。これが私の家に伝わる魔術の結晶よ。ここに刻まれた魔術なら、私は魔力を通すだけで発動させることができる。
Well, yes. A magic crest is like an attached engine, separate from the magic circuit in a magus. There's no difficult incantation or procedure to follow. It is an ultimate hastening mechanism that runs the car called magic just by turning it on. Another... So many metaphors. You know, every time when it involves magic, there's always going to be a metaphor. But the magic crest will not show up unless it is in use. The magic crest is like a separate magic circuit that is formed by the magus putting magical energy into it.
あーちゃんは帰らせたわ。あなたぐらいこの刻印に刻まれた呪いで十分だもの。
The what shot? There's no emotion in her voice. That makes me realize that she's serious.
逃げてもいいけど辛いだけよ。どうせ勝つのは私なんだから。
She coldly says so, but my head's spinning. Fight here? Why does it have to be here? Why does it have to be now? Why do I have to fight against Tosaka?
待て、トサカ。お前正気か。ここ学校だぞ。下手に騒げば誰がやってくるか分かったもんじゃ。
その時はその時よ。私ね、目の前のチャンスは逃さない主義なの。エミヤ君には悪いけど、ここで片付けさせてもらうわ。
I gave you your life and now I'm taking it back.
それに、今日みたいにフラフラされてたら私の神経が持ちそうにないし。
だから待てって。だいたい俺はトサカと戦う気なんて。
あなたになくても私にはあるの。いいから覚悟なさい、シロ。
She moves her arm and starts to fight. Oh no! What sort of magic is it? The instant she points her left hand at me, my vision is filled with light. It's about 4 steps forward to the stairs leading to the 2nd floor. This is no time to think. Tosaka's serious. There's no place to run. Even if I retreat back to the hallway, I'll jump down the stairs in front of me. I kick the floor with full force. It's about 1.5 meters down. I can easily take this kind of height. Ah. A running long jump of 1.5 meters high, 1 meter wide. Just like in Mario. Well, the 3D Marios anyway. I land without hurting myself. I have an advantage of 1 floor between us. So now, I only have to run down to the 1st floor and get out of the building. What happened? It came from above. It feels like a giant blob of jelly fell on top of me. can't move my legs. The weight of the jelly is stopping my feet. I try to shake off the pressure on my back. I feel like throwing up when I move. It's cold. I have goosebumps all over me. My joints are hurting, my muscles are heavy, and my organs are half shut down. It's not because of the jelly that I can't move. This is a bad case of the cold. Tosaka's magic. The Gondir shot. A magic that'll infect the target with a cold. Has hit me. Is that what it was? As a result, my body is so sick that it can't move on its own. Quickly, get some water and rest and vitamin C. Even though I've heard that vitamin C doesn't really do much. Well, actually, I was wondering, vitamin C, like the rumor, or I guess the myth, is the fact that vitamin C can prevent, colds, but I think I've been told, or at least that's been proven wrong anyway, that it doesn't really prevent colds, but it can help, right? I've heard anyway. Having the correct vitamins, especially vitamin C, rather, well, I don't know, maybe not especially vitamin C, but just having the correct nutrients in your body, that helps, I assume. Your body fight the sickness. Anyway, I don't think, though, that Shiro has enough time to do any of that.
予想通りね。簡単な逃げ道を用意しておけば、まずそこを通ると思ったわ。
I hear Tosaka's voice from afar, as if she's contacting me from the moon.
先に謝っておくわ。これからすることは、命を取るのと同じぐらいひどいから。
As bad as taking away your life? So you're not gonna kill me necessarily? Her cold finger digs into my neck. When I realize it's Tosaka's finger and try to fling it away...
さよなら。あなたは知らなかっただろうけど、私、結構前からあなたのこと知ってたんだ。
Oh, did you? My consciousness shuts down as if it's shorted out.
あれ、なんだ、もう朝か。
What happened? And I guess that's what happens when you don't team up with Rin. He fucking... Well, I was gonna say murder, but we're not dead. What did she do? She did something. I assume it's probably bad. I rouse my sleepy mind and pull myself up. It's past 6 o'clock. I should be preparing breakfast now. Yep.
おはようございます、先輩。朝食の支度、もうできてますよ。
Right, just as usual.
悪い。また桜一人に任せちまった。なんかすごく眠くて起きられなくてさ。夜は俺が作るから、それで勘弁してくれ。
ダメです、そんなの。今日の夕飯は私の番なんですから、先輩はおとなしくしててください。
しかしだな。朝も夜も桜に任せっきりってのは甘えすぎだろう。頼むから今夜は譲ってくれ。寝坊のおめえを返上したいんだ。
Okay, yeah. Seems like a regular morning. Suspiciously so. Where's Saber?
そうですね。じゃあ夕飯は半分こということで。私もお手伝いしますから、先輩は早めに帰ってきてください。
すまん。バイト今日は早めに上がる。
I head to the table while apologizing to Sakura. Breakfast is already on the table, and Fujine runs in at the last second like always.
おはよう。みんな今朝も元気だね。ってあれ？シロ、どうしたのこれ？
は？どうしたのって何が？藤根、家に忘れ物か？
あれ？おかしいな。なんかおかしいと思ったんだけど、おかしいところなんてどこもないや。
Something strange, but nothing strange?
けど引っかかるな。シロ、あんたなんか忘れ物してない？
Are you forgetting something, Shiro?
はあ忘れ物、例えばどうのだよ。
私に聞かないでよ。わからないから聞いてるんじゃない。ね、さくらちゃんはおかしいと思わない？なんか足りないっていうか、なんか忘れてるっていうか。私は特に内村先生の気のせいだと思いますよ。何も忘れてませんし、誰も忘れていないでしょ。
Forgetting anyone? If you, what you seem suspicious too, Sakura. I didn't mention anything about forgetting anyone. Yet you knew.
まあ、そっか。思い出せないってことは大したことじゃないってことだし。
Fujine seems satisfied as she sits down and starts eating. This is a normal morning in this household. 30 minutes after Fujine and Sakura leave, I leave the house as well. Just another normal day. Totally normal. Not strange at all. I walk up the hill. It's past 7:30. The road is filled with students like me. A familiar scene. I breathe in the perfect morning air. Then, I notice that a female student is looking at me that I totally don't recognize as a magic person that uses magic. And that also like digged her fingers into my throat and did something? Anyway, she must have found it awkward that our eyes met as she starts walking on quickly.
なんだエミヤ、今遠坂と睨み合っていたのか。
Hey, what's up?
ああ、おはよう、伊勢。
Issei, our true friend.
今のは別に睨み合ってたわけじゃない。ただ目が合っただけだよ。
そうなのか。ならいいが、くれぐれも遠坂に喧嘩など売るなよ。あいつは倍返しが心情だからな。残る1年の学園生活を棒に振ることになる。
Not to pick a fight with Tosaka? I feel like we already did that. I don't know how serious he is, as Issei murmurs Buddhist scriptures. But that's needless worry.
バカ。喧嘩を売るも何も、俺あいつ知らないぞ。
Yep, totally don't know her.
いやまあ、すごい美人だったけど、あんなのうちの学校にいたっけ？
うん、それが正しい対応だ。あれは人の手に余る。関わらぬよう過ごすのが人の道というものよ。
I guess Issei kind of assumed that we were making sort of a joke, right? Because we totally did know her, right? We also said to Issei like we know her and stuff. But yeah, Issei is just assuming we're making a joke.
いや、一時はどうなるかと思ったが、これにて一件落着。
Issei goes up the hill. Like when we knew her like in the sense that not as a magus like but as like a normal student even before we were in the Holy Grail War, right? But somehow we're saying like we don't know her at all, which obviously doesn't make sense. I watch him go as I stand there. A morning scene with nothing missing. Yep, my left hand hurts a bit.
一見落着って、何が起きて何が終わったんだ、伊勢。
Who knows? I hear the first bell from the top of the hill. It's 8 o'clock already. As the school gate closes, I feel like I'm locked out from something.
俺は確か。
Nothing comes to mind. I feel uneasy for some reason, and I can't think of where to go or where to return to. Yeah, bad end. But when I think about it, is it really a bad end? I don't know. We're just living a normal life again. No Holy Grail War, no, like, servants or masters trying to kill us, though I wonder if we do end up being targeted again, even though we're not like a master anymore. Because we've said before, like, you know, especially, well, the little girl, Ilya, again, we said to her, like, we're not a master. I already, like, in a particular battle anyway, we're not a master, you know, I don't want the Holy Grail. I already quit. And she says, like, I don't care. I'm gonna kill you anyway. And then we died. You know, so I wonder, because I assume what Rin did was erase our memories, you know, make us black out and just forget everything, and probably like a few days passed and like the war might have been already over, you know. Though I wonder if it was over and Rin is still alive, maybe she won, maybe, or I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe maybe not a few days passed, maybe it was like the day right after, so maybe that, yeah, I'm thinking that might have happened. And then Rin, like, you know, made everyone forget, you know, about what happened, made everyone forget about Saber and stuff. So I wonder. But what's gonna happen to Shiro, you know? I wonder if he'll still be targeted. Or maybe, you know, we saw Rin looking at us, right? Glancing at us from before. So I wonder. Tiger Dojo. So I wonder, maybe she's still protecting us? No? In the very end? And she didn't kill us, right? She, like, the idea is to kill each other, but she didn't kill us. She found, like, a solution to not actually take our lives, but just keep us safe, actually. So maybe she's still protecting us, even while the war is going on. And that's her way of, dealing with her, you know, I guess her morality. Of, being in the war and not, you know, killing everybody. At least, at the very least, not killing Shiro anyway. But again, I really wonder, would that keep him safe? Or will he still be killed in the very end because he remains ignorant? Anyway, let's see what Tiger has to say, or at least, well, this Taiga Dojo, I guess, which is different from the actual, you know, Fujimura. I think this is like a separate fourth wall breaking character. Oh, it is. It's the true ending. Yay, we did it. Yep, everything is fine. We did it. Fujimura Sensei's route. Yoryuken.
ハートっぽい嘘は禁止。 Q&A コーナーで遭難者を出したらダメなんだから。強くなったな、ブルマ。
What is this? Chibi Rin?
先輩、チーズ、今日も素敵っすね。
Why is she drawn this way? Why are you like, well normal and relatively, but Rin is drawn like this?
いいから説明しろ、ブルマ。
What does Burama mean? I haven't the slightest clue.
このバッドエンドに来るルートは2つあるであります。
Oh, two ways. Two ways to get this bad end?
一つは単純な選択ミス。安易に前に逃げたら撃ち殺されたってやつですね。
Well, we didn't make that choice, right? That was made automatically. Getting shot at after, like, going forward.
で、もう一つが少し厄介で、セイバールートからこっちのルートに入った場合かな。
And you come here from Saber's route? Interesting, because, again, as I mentioned from in the very beginning, I think I mentioned this. There's like 3 routes, right? In the Fate Stay Night visual novel, and you choose it from in the very beginning before you even open the game. There's like what do you call it? Executables, right? You choose the game basically. You choose a route from the very beginning when you open it up. Because there's again 3 to choose from. So I'm thinking, you come here from Saber's route. Maybe we chose a choice where we end up like going to the different game, you know, quote unquote. But that's not possible since this is supposed to be a different like story, I guess. It's a little confusing.
わかりやすく言うと、 日目がアンリミテッドブレードワークスの人は4日目の朝からやり直し。
Yeah, I saw that. I saw on the title, well, not title, but like, I saw on like on the bottom right corner, it said Unlimited Blade Works, and I kind of already know this because the other route is called Unlimited Blade Works, but we're on the Fate route. We're supposed to be doing Fate, not Unlimited Blade Works. So I was wondering, I was a little confused there. But I guess this is what happens when you try to go on a different route in the wrong game. You know, or the wrong route anyway. So yeah, it's start from the morning of the 4th day. I assume it's the decision not to team up with Rin, right? That's what made us go to the Unlimited Blade Works route. I don't know. I always say both.
もっとわかりやすく言うと、裏切り者にしよう。
No.
違うっす先輩。同盟結んでないからこのバットになったんであって、白は裏切ったわけじゃないです。
Yep, we did not make the alliance. That's why. Okay, I was wondering. That's what made the bad end, the bad, or rather the consequence that happens down the line. This is it.
ああ、言っちゃった。
Oh, she jumped away. How'd she do that?
ともかく今回のバット回避方法は2つ。
Mm-hmm.
リンに襲われたら後ろに逃げるか、そもそも逃げる選択肢が出てこなかった人は4日目朝からやり直し。
Yep, if the choice didn't appear, then yeah, that's what we need to do. We have to restart back from where we were talking with Rin and make that alliance. We gotta team up. And I assume it said like escape back, which makes me think that you can also get this bad end in the other route, right? Unlimited Blade Works. So maybe that's a thing too. It's kind of weird, like yeah, this visual novel, this Fate Stay Night visual novel, they have, like you see right here, the Fate route, as well as the Unlimited Blade Work route, and well, the other route, where you can't really, you don't really like go to the routes traditionally, right? Like a normal visual novel, you kind of like make a few choices, or well, a number of choices anyway, and then you're on a route. But this specifically, you're stuck on this route, or you're supposed to be anyway. And if you try to go to, I guess, accidentally you try to go to a different route, you just get a bad end. You know, bad things happen. You don't have a choice. But I guess maybe if you try to play the other route, there might be a choice, you know, to go forward or to go back. Interesting. Well, I mean, let's just go back, I guess. I mean, I guess, yeah, let's go back to, what is it? The 4th day, Rin's proposal. That's what we need to do. And I guess these slots are kind of useless now, because we can't really, these ones always end up with bad end anyway, right? These ones anyway, after we make the choice with Rin. Is it is this one? Both of them are 4th day.
エミヤく答え聞かせてほしいんだけど。
I think it's this one. He urges my response. Alright, yeah, let's cooperate. And actually the text is, I think, going a little bit too fast because I already went through this, and there's like, I think an option where, yeah, display speed for alt text is like 0. I'll change it back to 30. I prefer the text to go like, no, not too slow, but like, I prefer the text to like, not appear instantly. I don't know. I guess it's personal preference, but I like it when the text goes like that, right? They go like I don't know how you would describe that, but like, you know, I like it when the text forms, you know, like that. I don't like it when it appears instantly. I guess I don't know why. It's just personal preference. Anyway, there's no choice from the start. There are too many things I don't know, and I'm unskilled as a magus. Even if it's temporary, if Tosaka is going to give me a hand, I don't think there's a better option. Now, this is the smart choice, I think.
分かった。 その話に乗るよ、登坂。正直、そうしてもらえればすごく助かる。
決まりね。それじゃあ握手しましょう。とりあえずバーサーカーを倒すまでは味方同士ってことで。
Yep.
そっか。やっぱりそういうことだよな。仕方ないけど、その方がわかりやすいか。
I shake her hand. I'm a bit perplexed. The instant I feel Tosaka's soft hand, I realize she's a girl. Oh no. She was a girl all along. I couldn't tell. Anyway, in comparison, my hand, covered in scratches from messing around with stuff, is ill-suited. Okie dokie. The instant I think so, I pull back, embarrassed. Hand-holding. Degenerates.
何、どうしたの？やっぱり私と協力するのは嫌？
いや、そんなんじゃない。登坂と協力し合えるのは助かる。今のはそんなんじゃないから気にするな。
After making a puzzled face,
ははー。
she makes a malicious expression.
なんだよ。つまんないこと言ったら契約破棄するからな。するぞ。絶対するからな。
あなた、女の子の手を握るの初めてだったんでしょ。
You know, do people say that? Does a real person say that? Does that even matter?
なんだ、顔が広いように見えて白っては奥手なんだ。
Holding a girl's hand. I feel like that's something people only care about in like a, an anime. Or like like a TV show in general. I don't know. Seems like a weird thing to be fixated on.
違う。そんなんじゃなくて、ただ。
I'm just embarrassed because it was Tosaka. But I can never say such a thing, and certainly have never touched a girl so strongly before. You never shook hands with a girl so strongly? I don't know what that means. Well, Fujine is an exception. She's more like someone from a different planet than from a different sex. I don't know. This feels insulting. Why do you keep insulting her in your mind, Shiro? Wasn't there something weird in what she just said? Was there?
聞いてた通り、ほんと顔に出るのね。まあ、今のは追求しないであげましょう。変につっついて意地を張られても困るし。じゃあまずは手付金。これあげるから協力なかしと思って。
A deposit. Tosaka puts a book on the table. It looks just like a diary. There's no title and it is wine red. The color seems to suit Tosaka.
私の父さんの持ち物だけど、もういらないからあげる。一人前のマスターには必要ないものだけど、あなたには必要だと思って。
Tosaka's eyes tell me to take a look. That's a bit trusting, to give something that belonged to your father. And I think, Rin respected her father very much. And even, wanted to keep the pendant, Or it was a pendant. Because it was a memento to her father. Stuff. Well, then again, she said, she doesn't mind if she lost it, or, she didn't keep it. Because even if it is important to her, being a magus is even more important than sentimentality, I guess, of her father. Anyway, what's in this book? I open it to a random page. Then there's nothing written in the book, but a strange image pops into my head. Oh, I guess we get this status screen thing from Rin this time. Yeah, we got it from Saber the last time, but we're getting it from Rin this time. Interesting. Why, it's Dungeons and Dragons. No.
各サーバントの能力表よ。 聖杯戦争には決められたルールがあるのはもう分かってるでしょ。それはサーバントにも当てはまるの。
And now that I think about it, remember that repeated scene with how like Shiro was remembering that winter 5 years ago or something? I think it was 5 years ago, where we had that scene with Kiritsugu and Shiro, and he was talking about, you know, his dream to become a hero, and how he's gonna take that dream, you know, for him, you know, achieve that dream for his father and stuff. I think that repeated because, again, we accidentally went to the Unlimited Blade Works route, and that's when that scene would show up, but it accidentally like came up twice because we weren't supposed to see that scene yet in the Unlimited Blade Works route. But since we were on the Fate route and then we went on the different route, it kind of went like that repeated because it was weird, right? We were like, somehow we were like in a different route even though we're not supposed to be. I guess in the meta sense. So again, that's why also we get the status screens from like a different place. We're getting it from this book rather than from Saber herself, you know? How weird. How strange.
まず呼び出される英霊は7人だけ。
And I guess we're gonna get the same, I guess, what do you call it? Explanations from Ren. You know, the same explanation we got from Saber. The fact that there are 7 classes, and we have noble phantasms, and heroic spirits, and all that stuff. And I hear it again from Ren, I assume so.
その7人も聖杯があらかじめ作っておいたクラスになることで召喚が可能となる。英霊そのものを引っ張ってくるより、その英霊に近い役割を作っておいて、そこに本体を呼び出すっていうやり方ね。
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the Holy Grail makes copies, you know, instead of the actual hero themselves.
口寄せとか降霊術は呼び出した霊を術者の中に入れて何らかの助言をさせるでしょ。それと同じ。時代の違う霊を呼び出すにはあらかじめ箱を用意しておいた方がいいのよ。
クラス。ああ、そういうセイバーはセイバーなのか。
Excuse me. Unlucky that I sneezed during voice acting. Yeah. I don't have an easy... I was gonna say, I don't have easy access to a mute button, so unfortunately I couldn't mute before I sneezed. Well, that was unfortunate. Anyway, hopefully the sneeze wasn't too loud. Try to sneeze. I try not to sneeze at the mic. Anyway. That's why Saber is Saber.
そういうこと。英霊たちは正体を隠すものだって言ったでしょ。だから本名は絶対口にしない。自然、彼らを表す名称は呼び出されたクラス名になる。
Okay, well, yeah, that's why... Yeah, so that's the reason why we always call the classes by their... Well, the servants by their class names. We call Saber Saber, we call Berserker Berserker, we call Lancer,
で、
his name.
その用意されたクラスはセイバー。
Even though... Like, if we know their true names, for example, Hercules, you know... I wonder why, because we know Hercules, because Ilya said so, and as well as Kukalan, I think we learned that as well. Actually, did we learn? So that's another thing. Did we learn Kukalan's name? I don't remember if we did or not. Though I guess we can make that connection just by knowing his noble phantasm, right? Gaibog.
ランサー。
Because I was wondering, like, we might have learned different information in the Unlimited Blade Works route and in the Fate route, so we might have different information on the status screens, but maybe not. Maybe not. My Saber,
アーチャー、
Acha, Raida,
キャスター、
Kasta,
アサシン、
Assassin,
バーザーカー、
Berserker.
聖杯戦争のたびに一つや二つはクラスの変更はあるみたいだけど、今回は基本的なラインナップね。通説によると最も優れたサーバントはセイバーだとか。
Oh yeah, again, Saber is the best servant, apparently.
これらのクラスはそれぞれ特徴があるんだけど、サーバント自体の能力は呼び出された英霊の格によって変わるから注意して。
Well, I was wondering, yeah, another thing I was wondering about, I guess, is they say that Saber is the best servant, but what if you just summon a really bad Saber, you know? Are they still the best servant? I'm not sure. But, well, the Saber we have at the moment is, well, pretty good. At least according to the status screen anyway. And what we've seen so far, well, even though she's been defeated, like 3 times already, or at least not defeated, but like, we had to retreat anyway. Or at least stop the battle.
英霊の核？つまり生前どれくらい強かったかってことか。
それもあるけど、彼らの能力を支えるのは知名度よ。
Their popularity? The best waifu is the strongest, maybe?
生前何をしたか、どんな武器を持っていたかってのは不変のものだけど、彼らの基本能力はその時代でどのくらい有名なのかで変わってくるわ。
By how famous they are.
英霊は神様みたいなものだから、人間に崇められるほど強さが増すの。
Yep, just like, again, artificial gods.
存在が濃くなるとでも言うのかしらね。信仰を失った神霊が精霊に落ちるのと一緒で、人々に忘れ去られた英雄にはそう大きな力はない。もっとも忘れられていようが知られていなかろうが、元が強力な英雄だったらある程度の能力は維持できると思うけど。
じゃあ多くの人が知っている英雄で、かつその武勇伝も並外れていたら、
Then I could summon Batman?
間違いなく A ランクのサーバントでしょうね。そういった意味でもバーサーカーは最強かもしれない。
Though I wonder if, I don't know if comic book heroes count as, summonable servants.
何しろギリシャ神話における最も有名な英雄だもの。神代の英雄たちはそれだけで特殊な宝具を持っているっていうのに、英雄自体が強いんじゃ手の打ちようがない。
遠坂、その宝具ってなんだ？
I guess we can get the same explanation. Saber already told us this, but
そのサーバントが生前使っていたシンボル、英雄と魔剣聖剣の類はセットでしょ。要するに彼らの武装のことよ。
yeah. Well, we're getting a slightly different explanation, I guess, from Ren. He's saying that noble phantasms are the weapons, right? They're weapons that they use in life.
武器ってセイバーの見えない剣とか？
まあね、あれがどんな曰くを持っているか知らないけど、セイバーのあれは間違いなく宝具でしょう。言うまでもないと思うけど、英雄ってのは人名だけじゃ伝説には残れない。彼らにはそれぞれトレードマークとなった武器がある。それが奇跡を願う人々の思いの結晶、ノーブルファンタズムとされる最上級の武装なわけ。
要するに強力なマジックアイテムってことか。
そうそう、ぶっちゃけた話、英霊だけでは強力な魔術、神秘には太刀打ちできないわ。けれどそこに宝具が絡んでくると話は別よ。宝具を操る英霊は数段格上の精霊さえ打ち滅ぼす。何しろ伝説上に現れる聖剣、魔剣はほとんど魔法の域に近いんだもの。最強の幻想種である竜を殺す剣だの、万里をかける靴だの、果ては神殺しの魔剣まで。ともかくこれで無敵じゃないはずがないっていうぐらい英霊たちが持つ武装は桁が違う。
Well, when I'm thinking about it, can a noble phantasm just be like a gun? But then, well, when I'm thinking about it further, it's been clear, or at least it's been, if I remember correctly, in the beginning they said like technology and magic are different, you know. So you can't exactly, again, you can't, for example, you can't just summon like a modern soldier as a servant, right? Because they're not like magical and stuff. More so, they're based on technology. Also, like a gun is like based on human technology. It's not really like sorcery, right? So, unfortunately, you can't summon Solid Snake into the Battle Royale.
サーバントの
legendary
戦
soldier.
いはこの宝具のぶつかり合いにあると言っても過言じゃないわ。
つまり英霊であるサーバントは必ず一つその宝具を持ってるってことだな。
ええ、原則として一人の英霊が持てるのは一つの宝具だけとされるわ。大抵は剣とか槍ね。ほら、中国に破山剣ってあるじゃない。一振りしかできないけど、その一振りで山をも立つっていう魔術品。それと似たようなものだと思う。
The mountain destroying sword?
もっとも、宝具はその神明を呪文にして発動する奇跡だから、そうおいそれと使えるものじゃないんだけど。
武器の名前を口にするだけで発動するんだろ。なんだってそれでおいそれと使えないなんてことになるんだ。
あのね、武器の名前を言えばそのサーバントがどこの英雄か分かっちゃうじゃない。英雄と魔剣はセットなんだから、武器の名前が分かれば持ち主の名前もおのずと知れてしまう。そうなったら長所も短所も丸分かりでしょ。
Yep. Again, we're just giving. It's like, what do you call it? It's I was gonna say regurgitate. No, that's not the word. It's repetitive. We're giving the same thing again, the same information that we got from Saber last time.
なるほど。あ、そりゃ確かに。
Saber did work out Lancer's identity after he used his noble phantasm. Something like being Ireland's child of light. Yes, that's what we learned. Kukolan. So, if I summarize this, servants are separated into classes, each of them a heroic spirit suited to their class. These heroic spirits hide their identity, and their weapons are their greatest trump card, but they cannot readily use them since they reveal their identity. Well, if the servant is very powerful, for example Hercules, I don't think it really matters. I think even Ilias just like gave away his name right away, so like it doesn't always matter, I guess.
以上でサーバントについての講義は終わり。
Ah yes, have you been taking notes? The exam will be tomorrow.
詳しいことはその本を見ればわかるから、一息ついたら目を通しなさい。慣れてくれば、その本がなくても直感でサーバントを判断できるようになるから。
I wonder if that's a gameplay mechanic. Identify the servant from intuition of the book. Because when I was looking through the status screens, there was like, again, like wise up. Is that like an actual ability that I'm leveling up? And does that affect the game somehow, or the visual novel? Kind of a weird. If it is, that'd be kind of an interesting gameplay mechanic, actually. I don't know if it's a thing or not. Saying that, Tosaka stands up.
それじゃあ私は戻るけど。
まあ、お疲れ様。
I look up at Tosaka, who's about to leave.
協力関係になったからって間違わないでね。私とあなたはいずれ戦う関係にある。最後の日になって他のマスターたちが倒れているにしろ、全員健在であるにしろ、これだけは変わらない。
Yep, eventually you'll give me a code.
だから私を人間と見ない方が楽よ、エミヤ君。
Clearly stating our position, Tosaka goes home. Well, hopefully she doesn't try to murder us this time, later on. I don't think so, anyway. But, well, we have the alliance now, and things are gonna be different from last time. I wonder if the same things happen again, like in the timeline that we, didn't make the alliance. Well, I guess we'll find out.